probably heard mixed reviews about Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady, the brand new cruise line from Richard Branson. Well, as a couple that's been on over 35 cruises with 10 cruise lines, we too were a little skeptical that this cruise line would be right for us, as we consider ourselves more traditional cruisers. Well, we're back from a 5-night sailing on Scarlet Lady, and here to share everything with you, from all the things that we liked, things that we loved, as well as where Virgin Voyages fell short. In this exclusive look at Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady, up next. Welcome aboard, cruisers. I'm DB from Eat Sleep Cruise, and all along, Virgin Voyages aimed to deliver a whole new take on cruising, which was anything but your ordinary cruise vacation. But did the cruise line go too far to still appeal to more traditional cruisers like us? Well, we share our honest take on several aspects of a Virgin Voyages cruise in this video. But of course, we'd love to hear from you. So if you've already sailed on Virgin Voyages, let us know what you think of this new cruise line in the comment section below. One of the reasons that we love cruising is that so much is included in the cruise fare. And Virgin Voyages happily took that even one step further with Scarlet Lady. Virgin Voyages has launched with a more all-inclusive nature than most contemporary cruise lines. We loved having the flexibility to dine at any of the specialty restaurants for no additional cost, not to mention things like basic Wi-Fi, fitness classes, and even gratuities are all included in the cruise fare. Although if you're comparing Virgin Voyages to other luxury brands, then unfortunately it does fall short when it comes to offerings like specialty coffee, beer and wine at meals, and access to a thermal suite. All of those will cost you extra money on the cruise line. So Virgin Voyages is somewhere between a contemporary cruise line's offerings and a luxury cruise line offering. Knowing what's included, plus what will cost you extra, will help you plan accordingly if you do decide to sail on Scarlet Lady sometime in 2022. Now, if you're going to appeal to a younger market, then technology is certainly a must. Virgin Voyages, like most new cruise ships from other lines, has certainly upped the ante when it comes to modern conveniences on board its vessel. With several USB outlets in the cabins, as well as scattered throughout the ship in places like the galley, sailors can stay powered up. The band is Virgin Voyages' version of wearable technology on the ship. This stylish and eco-friendly accessory serves as your key card for the cruise. It can be used to enter your room, make purchases at shops or at bars and lounges, and even pinpoint your location for delivery services like Shake for Champagne. While we have heard reports of the bands falling off or breaking, neither of us had any issues with our band during the 5-night sailing. There's also the Sailor app, which you can view the day's happenings, book reservations, chat with sailor services, and more. Although during our cruise, the app was glitchy at times. Not to mention there's a tablet in all staterooms. This device can be used to control the lights and temperature in the room, as well as to request services like towels, water, or a cabin cleaning. While there are a few kinks that still need to be worked out, we did appreciate this upgraded technology throughout the ship. The Wi-Fi as well was also among the best we've experienced at sea. With that being said though, Virgin Voyages did heavily rely on the app, with minimal ship-wide notifications provided. We received no announcements in our cabin regarding time changes, nor any notifications to sign up for a disembarkation time slot outside of the app. You can easily miss out on important information if you're not tied to your smartphone device while on Scarlet Lady. Considering ourselves rather savvy cruisers, even we missed the time change memo. Now, there's no doubt that Scarlet Lady is a beautiful ship. From the glamorous entrance of the manor and many other Instagram-worthy spots around the vessel, you can't help but want to take photographs of this leading lady. There are pops of color, trendy decor, and mood lighting everywhere you turn, even in the staterooms. All the venues throughout the ship feel intimate, each with its own vibe. Yet, some of the furniture might be a bit uncomfortable for the average-sized cruiser. Additionally, for traditional cruisers, the layout of the ship isn't very intuitive. It did take us a bit to get our bearings, as the design felt a bit maze-like. There were venues tucked into corners behind other venues, and there was a general lack of signage throughout the ship. If you're looking to get a drink in a loose cannon, you actually have to walk through the social club on Deck 7 to find this tucked-away bar. Happily, we got the hang of it pretty quickly though. Now when it comes to the outdoor decks, they actually felt narrow and somewhat closed off as well. This is particularly true if you walk Deck 16 near the cabanas, where there are walls of metal on each side of you. Now, of course, we could both hit the gym a bit more often than we actually do, and we understand Virgin Voyages' emphasis on well-being and fitness. Although, honestly, we rarely saw any of the equipment in the outdoor athletic club being used. Besides for photo ops, things like the boxing ring, the seesaws, and other equipment seemed more in the way than anything else, especially for valuable outdoor sun deck space. When it comes to dining, Virgin Voyages shines. There are a variety of dining options on Scarlet Lady that are all included in the cruise fare. From the upscale wake restaurant, which offers steak and seafood choices, along with fabulous wake views, to the vegan-friendly Razzle Dazzle, there are new and exciting menu items at each of these venues. There are other options too. There's Pink Agave, which is a trendy Mexican restaurant, Gunbae, which is a lively Korean barbecue restaurant, and the Test Kitchen, which is a chef's table experience. One of our personal favorites was Extra Virgin, an authentic Italian restaurant. All of these venues offer dynamic and diverse dining, serving up flavors from around the world. On our 5-night sailing, we were able to dine at most of these venues and particularly enjoyed the Wake, Extra Virgin, and Pink Agave. Razzle Dazzle menu was the least appealing to us, and it appeared that we were not alone, as this is the only venue during our sailing that had availability every night of the cruise. Currently, sailors can make one dinner reservation at each restaurant pre-cruise. Brunch is served in the Wake and Razzle Dazzle, but these reservations can only be made once on board the ship. While Virgin Voyages claims there's no buffet, the galley on Deck 15 is a food court that very closely resembles a cruise ship buffet. It houses venues such as a burger bar, taco station, noodle bar, and an all-day diner that serves breakfast and more. While it really is just a buffet, the food selections and quality are top-notch. Everything that we ordered in the galley was freshly prepared and delivered to our table. Of note, the delivery aspect is likely temporary due to COVID-19, but hopefully it sticks around for a while. Additionally, other included casual options are snacks at the social club, light bites at the dockhouse, and the pizza place. There are even grab-and-go items available throughout the ship, and gourmet ice cream for no additional charge. These were all hits with us. Now, when it comes to entertainment, this is probably the most unique aspect of Virgin Voyages, so for traditional cruisers, you might feel a little lost. The entertainment offerings on Virgin are less structured and more dynamic than most contemporary cruise lines. Instead of a cruise director, the brand has happenings casts that engage passengers in a variety of microplays with a flash mob vibe at times. Then there's a Scarlet Night party, complete with a giant octopus and other risque entertainment, like the show Never Sleep Alone, which occurs in the manor. Further, the entertainment spaces on Scarlet Lady are equally dynamic. On Deck 6 and 7 is the Red Room, Scarlet Lady's main theater. This venue can take on many different configurations to allow for completely different experiences throughout the cruise. We have to admit that the seating arrangements definitely make you feel closer to the action. We really enjoyed Dual Reality, a star-crossed love story without the fancy costumes or stage props of other cruise productions. Instead, the talented and athletic cast tell the tale with acrobatics and strength acts on Virgin Voyages' take on a Cirque-style show. Some of the other entertainment is far too difficult to describe, other than being very different. So you'll have to form your own opinions. If you like traditional cruise entertainment on Virgin Voyages might be a bit too out of your comfort zone. On the other hand, if you're the kind of person who thinks traditional cruise entertainment is a bit cheesy and too stale and predictable, then this fresh take might be perfect for you. Honestly, I personally really liked the untitled dance show party thing and Never Sleep Alone much more than my wife did, as she still gravitates towards more traditional cruise entertainment like Broadway shows found on some cruise ships or your more traditional 45-minute production review show. Now, one glaring omission on the ship was live music. While the VV band did perform some nights in On the Rocks or in other venues like the Manor, the only other live music were pop-up acts from the Phantom Folktales. Personally, both of us missed more traditional music found on cruise ships, such as an acoustic guitarist or a piano player that you find in most cruise lines. Given Virgin Voyages' past and connection to music, we were really surprised that there weren't more live music acts throughout the ship. Hopefully, this is something Virgin Voyages will work on future sailings. Another thing that caught our eye was there were no televisions or sports bars around the ship. For those looking to watch their home team play, you might be out of luck. Personally, we love to see the social and loose cannon turned into one larger, more unified bar or lounge that could incorporate TVs, as well as many of the other games they have there with the arcade. For us, this is a really missed opportunity on Virgin Voyages that could be easily fixed. Virgin Voyages has certainly got a negative reputation when it comes to the staterooms. Honestly, we kind of liked our Sea Terrace cabin. We enjoyed the technology enhancements in the cabins, as mentioned before, from the blinds and lighting changing as you enter the room, to the plentiful outlets. These cabins were designed for the modern day cruiser. The mood lighting, while not necessary, is a nice added touch as well. Yes, we agree, the transformational seabeds are not all that functional, though we chose just to have our bed remain in the nighttime bed configuration the entire time of our cruise. In this configuration, we were still able to store our empty luggage under the bed, although it did take a little extra work. Further, the amount of storage did surprise us. For a 5-day cruise, the closet setup allowed for ample storage of our clothing and shoes. On the flip side, the bathroom is on the small side, but does have an amazing rainfall showerhead. Of course, we always bring an over-the-door shoe organizer to house all our toiletries to add extra storage to any cruise ship cabin. And who doesn't love a hammock on the balcony? While there is a learning curve for getting in and out of the hammock, it is quite enjoyable to lounge there with some scenic views and ocean breezes. This was another unexpected thing that we really loved about Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady. The beach club at Bimini is Virgin Voyages' private destination in the Bahamas. Every Caribbean cruise will include a stop at this private oasis on Bimini. Many will feature late day stays there. While the beach club is a private resort, guests do need to take an approximately 7 to 8 minute shuttle ride from the terminal to the club. That extra step is worth it though, as the beach club is really nice. It offers plenty of beach space for relaxation, complete with complimentary loungers and umbrellas, as well as day beds. There are also upcharge cabanas that you can rent. Additionally, there are 2 large lagoon-style pools with guest DJs in the afternoon, and 3 strategically placed bars found throughout the club. We spent our day in a shaded beach bed near one of these pools and had a fabulous time. There are other eco-friendly shore excursion options, so you can be as chill or as active as you want while at the beach club. There's also complimentary food available throughout the day as well. The menu was a bit more eclectic than your traditional beach barbecue, featuring more snacks and small plates and tapas than your traditional entrees and other offerings typically found on cruise ship private island buffets. But all the offerings were well prepared and flavorful. While Virgin Voyages painted the picture of the beach club at Bimini being a crazy pool party scene, it really wasn't, and we were perfectly fine with the more relaxed, chill vibe on the island. In its marketing and promotion, Virgin Voyages really hyped up the late day stays at the resort. But during our sailing, the nighttime activities really only consisted of beach bonfires. In fact, the bars at the beach club closed 2 hours before our departure time, and by the time we arrived back to the island at night, it was basically a ghost town. This was a bit disappointing as we were expecting more given all of the hoopla around the late day stays at Bimini. As a couple, we've sailed on over 35 cruises to date, with more than 10 different cruise lines. And we believe that Virgin Voyages has succeeded in being different in mostly good ways. We were not into the club or party scene, yet we still had an enjoyable time on Scarlet Lady. Regardless of age, Virgin Voyages delivers a good time without all the structure of traditional cruising. While there are still some kinks that need to be worked out, and maybe a few design flaws, we think Virgin Voyages has found its place in the cruise industry. This adult-only cruise line certainly appeals to a wider market than we initially thought, although it's still just a cruise, with many of the familiar elements that other avid cruisers will recognize, but just with a Virgin twist. Further, the price point has certainly decreased since bookings initially opened. The more competitive rates and the shorter duration of cruises, with most of them being 4 and 5 night sailings in the Caribbean and the Bahamas, makes it the perfect opportunity for you to test the waters with Virgin Voyages. And there you have it. That's what we loved and didn't about Virgin Voyages. But of course, we'd love to hear from you. Let us know in the comment section below whether you've sailed on Virgin Voyages, and share with us what you love about the cruise line, or let us know where you thought Virgin Voyages fell short. I'm DB from Eat, Sleep, Cruise, and if you enjoyed this video, we have several other videos focusing on Virgin Voyages, as well as a ton of other cruise reviews, ship tours, and cruise tips to help you plan the perfect vacation. Have more questions about Virgin Voyages or just cruising in general? Or you just want to say hi? Feel free to reach out to us all over social media at Eat, Sleep, Cruise, where we help you see the world one port at a time.